And he said, what? He said, that's against all the rules and laws, you know. Well, what are we going to do? So they called the other chiefs over, and they said, well, what are we going to do about these kids? You know, they've broken all the laws. You can't let everyone swing them getting away with it. So he said, well, we'll have to kill them. That's the law. And all right then, we'll kill them. We'll get them. We'll finish them off, and then that's over. Righto. So next morning, they said, we'll have to catch them in the act though. I said, righto. So the next morning, they all went there, the big heap of warriors, and they surrounded the camp, and they rushed in, and sure enough, there they were. The other way around, the two white backs weren't together, and the two black backs weren't together. And he said, all right, drag them out. So they dragged them out of the camp, and the chief from the Bangarang says, no, we made the decision, kill them, to the warriors. And the other chief of the girls' tribe, he said, no, guys, no, you're not killing our girls. And they said, well, why, you can't just kill the boys and not the girls. And he said, oh, the boys made them do it. He said, no, they didn't. And anyway, so they said, yeah, well, we want to get rid of the lot of them. And the other one wouldn't. He said, well, what are you going to do? And he yelled out, warriors, come over, come here, sort this out. So they all come over, and the other warriors from the Bangarang all come out, and they've got their spears, they're all lined up ready to fight each other. Next minute, a big cloud comes through the sky, full of thunder and lightning coming out of the cloud, and they all look up, and down the cloud comes right down to the ground, and out steps Miami, great big Miami, and he goes, I've been watching all this. He said, I've been watching them ones from when they're young, and these ones when they're young, and just when the chance has come to bring peace to all years, you'll cause a big trouble and you're going to cause a war. He said, but I won't allow it. There won't be a war. And he said, come here. And he called the two blackbacks over, and he grabbed them like that, and he grabbed his hand, he held them both. And then he got the two whitebacks like that. He said, you whitebacks are going to go south and east of this place, and threw them up in the sky. And they turned into magpies and flew away. He said, you the blackbacks, you're going to go north and west of this place. And you'll turn in, and they flew away. They were black-and-pack magpies, because they didn't have my white pack on them. And that's how they come about. Yeah. But no one knows that. Not if you go to Griffith University, you don't know that. Yeah, but that's how they come about. And if you're driving along the highway and you come to Gurong and look at the magpies all the way along, they've all got black backs. And when you get to Gurong, they've all got white backs. So if you don't believe that story, you don't believe nothing. You know? So what do we do? Sing a song, and any questions or anything like that? Woo. Who's a musician here?
One of the kids, maybe.
I think that's you.
You want to do that? Just about that beat.
Yep, here we go.
Just
Thank
keep
you.
the same beat up all the time. Whew. We'll do a sit down. Oh yeah. Nah, too hard. I'll have to stand up. Oh, you can bring her up with your thing, don't you? Right. When I was a young boy, my daddy said something. When you hold them, don't hold them tight. Just hold them sort of loose,
Yep.
and they'll ring better. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Because if you hold them tight, it's sort of dull sound, yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
When I was a young boy, my daddy said, something you must remember, Fred. Your grandma was the Pangarang clan. And when you grow up, you'll be a Pangarang man. Daddy took me to the bush whenever he could. Made a boomerang out of wood. Looked at the animals as we went along. And a funny little dance and we sang this song. Mitter is a little blue wren, and Millie Long is a water hen. Lincoln is your sister, and Colgan is your brother. Salmonger is your father, Body is your mother. We get mussels from the river and cook them on the coals and hunt around for turtles in the water holes. Took me to the ranges looking over our land. He taught me how to be a Pangarang man. Bobbing the walrus, the pelican, Magoon the koala is the turtle mother clan. Mullion is the eagle, Wagon is the crow. Remember all these things wherever you go. Yakaduna is the sand goanna, the long neck cormorant is Wangaratta. Dougaluk's the frog, Ganyak is the swan. Torryong is the bandicoot, but he's nearly all gone. Mitter is a little blue wren, and Millie Long is the water hen. Lincoln is your sister, and Colgan is your brother. Salmonger is your father, and Body is your mother. Now every time I see an animal or bird, I always say the Pangarang word that keeps me thinking of the Pangarang clan. It makes me remember I'm a Pangarang man. Pangarang man. Pangarang man. Give me a tune, but it's good nothing. What I'll do now. This one's a bit sad. It's about my grandmother. When I was a little fella, she used to hold me. She's the one that told me all the stories that I know. And she used to hold my hand, and she sort of looked down at me. And I used to say, I wonder why she looks so sad. She always looks sad when she's looking at me, you know. I was only a kid, so I didn't understand. And then when I got older, and she passed away, I wrote this song about her. When I was just a little boy, I used to hold my grandma's hand. She looked down at me with such sad eyes, but I was too young to understand. She was born where the gum trees line the river, and her people and the land were both the same. But she was taken by the white folks to a mission, and there she was given another name. I could never understand when I held my grandma's hand, why she always seemed to look so far away. Oh, she was thinking of that place that brought sadness to her face, and the little girl the white folks took away. So she grew up all alone with no family of her own, just the ones the white man tried to give to her. and she learned the white man's ways, but always longing for the days by the river